A good public speaker, presenter, or even a teacher is both an artist and a craftsman. In learning about public speaking, the emphasis is mostly on the craft, how to put a speech together, what words to use, the working out the definite purpose of the speech, etc. This is the craft. Most of the work that's done in Toastmasters or public speaking schools deals with the craft of public speaking. They even call it stagecraft, where to stand on the stage, how to walk on the stage, etc. What gestures to use. All of this you could call the craft of public speaking. The way the speech is put together, the opening, the body, the conclusion, all of these things you could put them under the craft of being a speaker. But there is also an art, and the art side of it is not really referred to a lot, yet it is every bit as important as the craft. In public speaking, the craft should be so well developed that it is forgotten. It becomes subconscious. The various gestures, the way they walk around the stage, etc., is done now at the subconscious level, whilst the art, which is the ideas, the creativity, arising in the mind of the speaker, is then used. So where does this art come from? Obviously it comes from what the speaker knows about deeply. This is not just their knowledge, but how they feel and have felt about that knowledge for a long time. It comes from their subconscious, just as the words which are spoken. The craft might be able to add the correct words or the powerful words to the vocabulary so that they become the normal spoken words of the speaker. But the art is the way they're put together, the way that the speaker visualizes and presents the story, and as they do so, the words are presented in such a way that they evolve or create pictures in the mind of the listener. If the audience has their minds drawn to the craft that you're using, then obviously you're not really communicating the way you'd like to. The audience should not be drawn to the fact that you're using the stage in a certain way or gesturing in a certain way or favouring certain people in the audience. If they do so, if they're drawn to the craft rather than the art, then in a way you're failing as a speaker. The craft should be so good, so smooth, so well developed over a period of time that it is not noticeable, and that only the message, which is the art form of the speech, is being delivered and felt and acted upon in the mind of the listener. So there's the difference between the art and the craft. Both are necessary. The craft needs to develop to a high level of skill if the speaker is to be at his or her best. The art is the actual messages being put across, the creativity, what is felt, the stories in the mind and heart of the presenter as he or she presents to the audience. The craft should not be drawn to by the audience, only the message, only the art form of the message.